the latest FIFA ranking. Gis nañ ne Gambia female team bi, they had of course they had those 2 wins against Niger in the qualifiers for the AFCON. And then the male team, they played Ivory Coast and Kenya, lost one and then drew one. The female team had 3 positions rise in rank. They were in 126 and they are now 123. So congratulations to them. But the male team, they had a drop in rank because of the defeat and the draw. Which means now we are 126 from 125. So yeah, not a big drop, but we are still in a critical position in the ranking, because if you look at the Gambia ranking in the CAF context, just looking at CAF alone, Gambia is ranked 36, which is not far off the 40. And then with some good performance from other countries, we might see ourselves get into the 40s and stuff like that. And as we know, in Africa, there's usually AFCON qualifiers. There's usually a preliminary round. There is then the competition qualifiers. And I think I mentioned that in the past, that in the last 2 AFCONs we qualified for 2021 and 2023. We started from the preliminary round, which meant we were in the bottom 8 countries in the continent. And if we get back to that position, we are likely to be in another preliminary round, which also will add 2 competitive games we have to play. So 1 drop in rank is not major, but if you continue to have 1 drop, 2 drops here, you might find yourself back into the position that you were in. Yeah, Gambia 126 FIFA ranking. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, okay. No matter what, I'm gonna come soon. They made new games it. Didn't help it because June new qualifiers. So I believe they're very important. We have these test games time, because once we have that, new win games, it didn't help to up. So I'm not believing that this is what we need to do. Well, we understand the realities of our country, but again, so I made these test games and didn't help to ranking. And then with the more when we have our stadium back, important, because home games are important. And I believe Lotamit has really contributed to why Gambia's ranking is dropping. So I believe those are very important too.
No, it is really, really important. Mentioning a stadium B. Yeah, that is the state of the FIFA ranking. Just to add something there, the actual numbers. There are 54 teams in Africa, and 48 teams play the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. 48. So, the bottom 12 teams in the continent, which will be from 43rd to 54th, that is the 12 bottom teams in Africa. Those teams will play the preliminary rounds, and then the 6th winners will join the 42 teams to make it 48 teams. And then we usually have 4 groups of 4, 8 8 groups of 4. No, it's more than that. 48 divided by 4, 12 groups of 4, and then those 12 groups, first and second, will qualify for the AFCON. So we don't want to go back to the preliminary round. So we need to improve on our FIFA ranking. That's why it was so disheartening for Gambia to drop that point against Kenya, because that win would have made a massive boost in the FIFA ranking of the country.